Good day. I'm talking here today with Nick Wang from Longi Solar. You're the director of Europe here. And we're going to talk about how it is to work in China at the moment personally, then how the business was last year, what we expect in terms of new products and what we expect from the next year. Last year, Nick, we were talking and COVID was just hitting Europe. You were just in the middle of it. How is life in China now? And do you notice anything from COVID at the moment?
Vincent, nice to see you again, like 1 year before. So we're sitting in the same time and the same room to discuss these things. And actually, from China parts, we are already back to the normal life. And after the first Q1 and Q2, the COVID-19 hit, then government is pushing and help us to back to the normal. And also from the personal side, like the life, everyone is back to the normal, and also pushing and helping the industry people to back to work. And right now, so personally, I can easily to go restaurant, I can go to pub, I can go to cinema. So there's no anything to stop us. And it sounds like the economy is getting back. So it's quite good thing. Yeah. And the second thing is China also just try to push and produce enough vaccine to support any other countries who need that. And also government gives those vaccine to people really need to go abroad. Or,
I hear that.
Medical, using that.
So, but basically, you can do whatever you want. I mean, is it also possible to have a pop concert? I saw in Wuhan some pop concert that people get together there, and that you can go everywhere, you can meet everybody. You basically, there is no problem, there's no limitation anymore for you, and that is already true since last year July, right? Last year July, everything cleared up.
Yeah, I think this is everything is back to the like before, and the people can go together, and the people can visit to parents, to their parents. So it's not really like lockdown issue, and and also in the same time, I think government did a lot of good control to protect the people, and if there are any cases happen, then they will really tracking where they go. And
you told me that you could see on your phone you have a QR code, which is a sort of a passport that you're okay, right? Can you show us that?
Yeah, I can. Basically, I can. Yeah, that is a QR code with a green color, and people can use that easily to track to any other place. So let me show you here. So this is a QR code.
Green. It's very green. So you're okay.
The green color means you can travel everywhere you want. So it's like a passport.
Okay. So last year we were talking, and it was all question of how we're going to do with production. Is the supply going to stop from China? How has last year been? How has your business been?
I mean, last year in the 2020 is a big year for Longi. So first thing, it's 2020 is a 20 years anniversary for Longi Solar. So we are founded in 2000. So 2020 is 2020 is a 20 years old company. And the second thing is in November time, Longi sold 20 gigawatts and more by November 2020, and this number, it make us become the world the first one to ship more than 20 gigawatts solar panel in 1 year time. So this is also like a birthday gift to the company. So it's a 2020 20 gigawatts.
Okay, what a great way to do it. So indeed, the year of 2000 and your sales. So it wasn't. It ended up you grew in 2020, even though it was even though because of the COVID period.
Yeah. I think this is if the COVID-19 is not there, we think we could sold more. And based on the latest third-party data, by 2020, Longi becomes the number one panel sales in the worldwide. So we are the sales performance of panel is number one in the based on third-party data, and we haven't announced our official data yet, but you could wait. We will announce that I think in the end of Q1 2021.
Okay. So you say that based on external third-party data, you have become the biggest supplier of solar panels in the world?
Yeah, correct.
And for which area? For which products? Which type?
No, I mean for the whole panels, we are the solar only the solar panel parts, because you know Longi is only produce a mono panel. Yeah. And our mono panel, it's become the world's largest panel sales and panel shipment company in the world.
So, and Nick, I heard that you also won a prize. You got an award. What was that?
And actually, by end of 2020, we received the PV module index high achieved by the RETC, and Longi is the only module manufacturer to achieve outstanding results in all 8 individual tests. Okay. So normally, the RETC lab, the testing center, they are testing for different panels, different brand, and they will do like 3 times REC testing to show to the investor, to the IPP company, to the project company that the product is reliable and the performance is good.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about what we expect for the future. Well, what about your new products? What can we expect in 2021?
Actually, in 2021, we do have 2 surprises. And the first one is special designed for the DG market. DG is the rooftop business. And we realize in the in Europe, especially in the Netherlands, in the Germany, there's a lot of industry and commercial rooftop. So in that time, then people they are asking about your short side installation, and also people always worry about you're using the 60 cells, you only can receive around 370, 375. And if they go to 72 cells, then the 450. But the short side installation, the mechanical load, it's a little bit a problem, a small problem. So sometimes when you are in very heavy snow environments, the 72 cells may not help. So that's why we did a lot of market research. We did a lot of checking with our customers, and we go for the 66 cells panel. And
so you have a 70. So you have a 72, you have a 66, and the normal size. Yeah,
and for the 66 cells, actually, we already shipped some sample panels to Rotterdam. It's on the way. They're swimming to Rotterdam right now, and after that, I think our distributors, Natec, will receive that, I think, by around March time. And in March, when they receive, they can do a lot of testing. And we're also willing to give some samples to our mounting structure partner to help them to design their mounting system.
Okay, so that is good news. You are flexible, you're growing with the big ones, but you also give us the flexibility of having a medium one. How is Rotterdam doing? I mean, you have this Rotterdam is the center of the Longi world in Europe. How is it to work there?
Actually, by middle of 2020, we set up our Longi Netherlands company, and the office set up in Rotterdam. So this is also quite interesting moment, because we are hiring salespeople. We also hire our logistic manager to give our customer better service.
Yeah.
And in the same time, we also get another 2 new warehouse in Rotterdam because our shipment, our volume is getting bigger and bigger.
So Nick, you basically have been working with Natec for a very long time, and you guys are very happy with each other. You even gave an award, an award which is not given a lot of times to distributor. What kind of an award is that?
Yeah, this is a vote we give to Natec. Is called the most reliable distributor in 2020. So it's also gives Natec a confidence and show the relationship between Longi and Natec.
Yeah, and why is I mean, this is not, you don't give that to every distributor. There's only a very few you give this to. Why is what is good about Natec? What is a good reliable distributor for you?
As we said last year, the transparency between Natec and Longi is unbeatable. So we are trust not from our management team and also the salespeople. They also communicate a lot. So they exchange the market information, they exchange the market trend. So normally we are helping each other. So that we have our full support in the behind.
I think it's nice how the two of you work so intensely together, also through difficult times like with COVID that went very smooth. So talk to us, correct. Nick, what do you expect for the European market in 2021 and beyond?
We collect some data from different resources, and I could give you some idea in here.
I think we would really love to know that because...
yeah. Can you see that?
Oh, yes.
Okay, good. Actually, we collect those forecasts from the RHS and Bloomberg. So there is 2 resources we collect from the third party. And in Q4 2020, and it shows the worldwide we receive, in Q4 2020, the forecast 2021 will be around 165 gigawatts. But in January, the increased number, Bloomberg gave us 173 and IHS gave 184. So we take the average at 178. And you could say the yellow part is forecast from the from January, and every territory, every area increased a little bit. And
so what can we expect for Europe? Let me see. We see here. I see the
Europe
US.
In here you can see in here is a table. So in Europe, Q4 the forecast is 26, but now in January they give 33 gigawatts. That means it increased 7.2 gigawatts in only few months time. So what we can see in the behind
so it's almost 30% growth.
Yes, that is also showing that the EU Commission gave a positive policy and supporting the European renewable energy, and also also in the past there is only few countries can install more than 1 gigawatts. Now there's more. There's around 5 to 6 countries can install more than 1 gigawatts. So those top 5 countries we could come out actually is Germany, Benelux, special Netherlands, Spain, Poland, and France. So there's top 5 countries in Europe to achieve more than 1 gig size.
And it's interesting that Poland, Spain, the Benelux, and Germany are all in that period. So those are the top countries at the moment. Poland is really growing fast. Then, huh? There's a lot of pinned up demand there.
Yes, correct. I think we also cooperate with Natec in Poland market. They are selling Longi panel in the market.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. So Those are really fantastic markets. So any change in products, the size wise, or the peak value of
Yeah.
the solar panels? What is changing there?
I think from Longi part, as you know, we are the biggest silicon wafer supplier, and in 2021, actually, we only have two kind of product into the market. One is we call HIMO 4, one is called HIMO 5. Actually, HIMO 4 is the product we are using 166 cells, and for those panels, normally we are targeting for the DG market, rooftop business, and for the 182, which is 535, 540, for those power normally for utility scale for the ground project. So that is the two main product we will launch and we will support to the market.
Okay. So that is, but okay, but it's the market is growing like crazy. You're in the right place in Europe. Longi is doing fantastically in terms of having their birthday, having a big growth. Your life is back to normal. What are you worried about, Nick? What is going wrong? Is there anything going wrong, or is everything going well?
Yes, this is. We are always ask ourselves, when you're selling the much or this volume, what is your worry about? Actually, in 2021, this is a challenging year for everyone. I mean, not only the supply side and also the customer side. So we inform our customer, and we also sharing our information to our partners to tell them what's going on in the market. What I want to show you in here is one data from the third party, and we are collecting some information from the different area. Yeah. So you could say this is some cost changes. Special start from the Q4 last year. There's a lot of changes in the price. Actually, you could see the glass from the June 2020. The glass cost is around RMB 24 per square meters. Yeah. And now it's around 43 square.
Wow, it doubled in price.
Yeah, so you can see there's 79%.
Jesus.
And the silver. This is also very important material for the solar cell production.
Yeah.
And it increased around 44%. And polysilicon, this is no raw material for the mono and poly. And the silicon price from 59 to 88 RMB. And it shows it gave around 42%. And also the exchange rate also changed. So the module cost actually increased around 33% in the past few quarters. Actually, those data we collect by the 3rd of February. So it's quite latest information we received from here.
Okay, so the increase in demand, everything is becoming more expensive. So that is something new for the solar world, to have a 33% increase in cost to produce the panels.
Yes, correct. I think this is one thing we also take a look of the silicon price increase around 86% since December. Actually, you can see the curve. This is around middle of 2020, and it increased, and then increased again. So during this kind of information and the output for the silicon supply, then we see in 2021 Q3, Q4, we will receive, or we will face very big pressure from the silicon shortage.
Yeah.
So the yellow part.
And Nick, can you tell me about? Sorry to interrupt you, but why is that? Is that a temporary thing? Is that COVID related, or is there anything else going on? And how long are we going to have these price increases?
I think from our side, we could say there's two things. COVID-19 is one thing, because COVID-19 make a lot of projects postponed from the 2020 to 2021. So they are pushing a lot of needs in 2021. And the silicon supply chain is not able to satisfy the needs based on the forecast. So definitely then they will have a big problem between the demand and the supply into the raw material. So
Wow.
it will create some problem. Another thing is in China, the government announced the carbon neutrality and also the low carbon mission, and we also set up our target in 2000 in 2020. Sorry, let me take a look of this data. Actually, we come out some information from the China, and we believe China in 2021 it will install around 60 to 65 gigawatts, and this number will push the market become very hot season.
Okay, we're going to get a very high hot ceiling. Hopefully everywhere the production will increase and prices will go down to their normal trends. Nick, thank you very much for this update about the new products, how you are working personally, how it went with the business, and the preview looks like it's a very good preview. Look very good, and it looks like it's going to be a very good year, but with a challenge of increased cost. Anything else you want to share with us before we say goodbye?
There's only one thing to Natec or to the customer of Natec. If you are ready to order something, please double check, and because this is unstable season for the price. So from our side, we will keep our availability in Rotterdam and keep Natec to have received enough panels from us. Mm-hmm. And the market change on the market change will it's a big risk in 2021. So please keep contact with Natec, keep contact with your resources, and to have a safety and healthy growth of the business.
Yeah, Nick Wang, I really appreciate you've always been very transparent to us. You basically say what you know, and you know what you say. And that's very helpful for us. We went through this period last year okay. I mean, also because you work together very well with each other on the logistical side, even though the manufacturing plant went down. So we are going to go through this. I mean, I have full confidence. Hope to see you next year, or I hope to see you at the in Munich, because we'd love to see each other face to face again. But thank you very much for this update so far. And we'll see you. We'll see you in Munich.